Hey everyone, my name is Siddharth Padaria and I'd like to show you a system that I built in Unreal Engine, and it's called Combat Manager system. In previous video I showed how this system directs enemy AIs to coordinate attacks by sending only one enemy at a time to engage with players while other enemies provide cover fire. The goal of the system was to make encounters feel more strategic and team oriented rather than having every enemy push on the player all at once. So this time around I wanted to take this system a bit further and I wanted to add more functionalities to it. So during playtests I noticed that players often found good cover spots and they just stayed there for the entire encounter, which made the combat feel static and predictable, and that is something of a result that I wasn't really looking for, and I saw this as a potential problem in the levels. So to fix that, I extended the Combat Manager's functionality. So over here we have a player and you might see a little counter on top of them filling up. So as I move around, this counter is still going up, but if I go out of a threshold range that was set, it kind of resets. So the blueprint basically, what it does is it constantly tracks the player's location and checks whether the player has moved or not. If the player stays in a small range, the timer keeps going. But as you see, but for this presentation, I decided to set the timer for 20 seconds, and as you see, the timer goes all the way to 20 seconds, the enemy AI would toss a grenade towards us. So now if the player character moves out of the range, the timer resets, and it keeps on resetting as long as we keep moving. But if we stay at a location for long enough, the timer keeps progressing again. So now what this does is it engages the player a lot into the combat. It encourages them to keep moving, and this small addition sort of made a big difference. It keeps pressure on the player, it encourages movement, it makes enemy behavior much more adaptive and tactical. So thank you so much for checking out my presentation, and see you in another video.